Pourquoi is a tale
That
tells you why and how things are happening in life.
So what did you do?
I made a story.
That answers what question?
Why do bulls have horns?
And you did this for class?
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
TFTB. Hey!
Why do bulls have horns? Once upon a time, there was a herd of cows at the bottom of a mountain. At the very top of the mountain lived the Unicorn King and the other unicorns. The unicorns had pointy, big, beautiful horns, and the cows were jealous of the unicorn's horns. But no one was brave enough to go ask the king for horns, except for one brave cow named Ferdinadd. He decided to go ask the king. It took him several days to get to the top of the mountain. Ferdinadd bolted his way to the top of the mountain and walked up to the castle door. 2 guards blocked his way. "Who goes there?" asked the guards. "It's me, Ferdinadd. I must speak to the king," he said. The guards escorted him to the king. "What are your troubles?" "Ferdinadd's the name. I was wondering if me and my other cow species could have horns to protect us." "Yes, Ferdinadd. I will give it to you and your other fellow species, if you bring me a rainbow," said the king. Ferdinadd returned and told his fellow species about his meeting with the king, so he set off on his journey. But before he could leave, Jenny, his friend, stopped him. "Wait, I wanted to give you this bag in honor of me. Fill it with things that reminded you of us, your fellow cow species." Jenny handed him this shiny red bag. "Thank you, Jenny." As he set off for his journey, behind him he heard Jenny shouted, "Run, Ferdinadd, run!" He walked and walked and walked and walked and walked and walked, until he found himself in front of a farm. You look like you've walked a long way. Are you hungry?" clucked a chicken that came out of nowhere. "We have extra pickles from our farmer's pickle festival." "Why, thank you, chicken. I'm starving. Here's 5 pickles for you." They were the brightest, greenest pickles he had ever seen. So he ate 4 and put 1 in his bag and kept walking. Next, he came to a field. He sat on a rock to rest his hooves. The field was full of yellow, pretty, beautiful flowers. He decided to give some to Jenny. He picked 5 and put them in his bag, and he went on his way. Soon Ferdinadd came to a forest. He noticed that he was crunching leaves as he was walking on the almost visible path. The bright orange leaves reminded him of having leaf fights with his brothers and sisters. He picked 4 leaves up, 'cause that's how many brothers and sisters he had, and put them in his bag and moved on. As Ferdinadd was walking, he heard tweeting as he stumbled upon a bird who had fallen out of his nest and put it back. The bird gave him a feather from his blue feathery body. Ferdinadd thanked the bird. Ferdinadd had been walking for a long time now, so he was thirsty. He found a river. He started to drink. When he was done, he looked in the river. At the bottom of the river, there were beautiful purple shiny rocks. He took 7 and skipped 5 of them, like he did with his father when he was little. He put the other 2 in his bag. Remembering about his father, he remembered his family and his friends, and he hadn't seen one rainbow yet, and he was very sad, so he decided to go home. He bolted past the nest, down the path with the crunchy leaves, through the forest, through the field with yellow flowers, past the chicken and the farm, all the way to the mountain. The guards saw him. "Ah, you've returned," they said, as he bolted past them. He ran all the way to the king. "I'm sorry, Mr. King, I didn't find a rainbow." The king smirks and says, "Ah, perhaps you didn't fail. What's in that heavy bag of yours?" Ferdinand pulled all of the things out of his bag and laid them on the floor. He sat his red bag and pulled out his orange leaves, the yellow flower, the green pickle, the blue feather, and the purple stone. "Look, Ferdinand, you did bring me a rainbow." "What?" said Ferdinand. "It might not be a real rainbow, but you remembered your family and friends, and you brought me the colors of a rainbow. Since you did half the job, I will give half of the cow's horns. The boys will get the horns because you are a boy." Ferdinand was so excited that he ran down the mountain to tell his friends. After that, Ferdinand gave Jenny the flowers and asked her to marry him. This is why all the boy cows or bulls have horns. The end. That's my Pourquoi tale. DFTBA, see you tomorrow, Sarah. Woo, I can only do one hand.